Vehi cha Vishnu chaya vibhati Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami Yakkaranarnavajale vajati svayoga Nidramananta jagananda saromatupa Alara shaktim avalamya param svamurtim Govindamari purushadishesho Govindamari purusham aham bhajami Vasvanyatasma sakaleshu nijeshu teja Swiyam kiyat prakatayat kavitatvaratra Brahmaya esha jagadanda vidhana karta Jagatrayasya purusham aham bhajami Yasta suramurti rashesha teja Yasya gnana brahmati samritakala chakro Govindamadi purusham tamami Dharmo tapapanichaya shrutayastapamsi Brahmadi kita patagada vyascha jivaha Yadatra matra vibhava prakata prabhava Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yastvindra kopamata mahosa karma Bandharu rupa palabhajana matanoti Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti sahajapanayari bhiti Vatsalya moha guru gaurava sevya bhavai Sanchintya tassa sadrishim tanumapure Kanta kanta paramapurusha kalpataravotam Katakam nam natyam kamanam apibham si priyasaki Chiranam dam jyoti paramapi tarasvadyam apisha Sayatra shirabdi sravati suri nahi atrapi samayaha Vaje shweta dvipam tamaham yaha golokamitiyam Virantaste shantakshiti virlachara katibaye Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Iti Sri Brahma Sanghita Sampurnam Hari Om Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Hari 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 everybody Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Little help. Hare Krishna. Good to see you. All good?
Yes.
Jai. You all right? Hare Krishna. Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. The exile?
No, he just said, I wish you had come and see me on the phone. He said, I didn't know it's you. You can do Katha as long as you want here.
Krishna, Krishna,
because they have Govardhan,
Hare
we can sit there. There's grass as well.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. How about on the edge so it is? Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Please, sorry, come. Hare, how about over there? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Vrindai Tulsi Jai Priyai Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavachai Namo Namaha. Vrindai Tulsi Jai Priyai Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavachai Namo Namaha. Vrindai Tulsi Jai Priyai Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavachai Namo Namaha. Namo Namo Tulsi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namo Tulsi Krishna Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Avilashi Tomara Sharnaloy Tara Bancha Purna Ho Kripa Kore Koro Tare Vrindavana Vashi Abilash, Vilash Kunde Diova. Nayane Ribosada, Jugala Ruparashi. Danadaro Shakiranu Kata Koro Sevayari Karandiye Koro Nijadashi Krishna Dase Kor Ejano Mora Ho Shri Radha Govinda Preme Shana Jano Masi Namo Namo Tulsi Krishna Preyasi Namo This is one of the power stations, spiritually, here in Vrindavan, where Sri Vrinda Devi, who is the organizer of Radha and Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan, stays and is worshipped. She has an army of parrots headed by the one she holds in her hand. When you see Vrinda Devi, she has a parrot named Daksha. And the parrots fly all over Vrindavan and find the most favorable places each day for Radha and Krishna to perform their pastimes. And Vrinda Devi makes a schedule, or as you say, schedule, so that the divine couple will be most accommodated in their loving affairs around Vrindavan. In the prayer we sing, we're asking for adhikari, the qualification to enter into spontaneous devotional service to the Lord in Vrindavan, and the privilege of being involved with some service here in order to accommodate the pastimes of the Lord. Dina Krishna Dasiko E Jaina Mora Hoy, Shri Radha Govinda Preme, Sada Jaina Basi. And this is a very advanced prayer that Prabhupada gave us, and the worship of Tulsi. And he encouraged the devotees everywhere to grow Tulsi for their worship of the Lord, because, as we mentioned earlier, Krishna doesn't accept any offering without Tulsi. If one doesn't have fresh Tulsi leaves, then one can offer Tulsi leaves that are dried already. If one doesn't have dried Tulsi leaves, one can offer a Tulsi stick. And if one doesn't have a Tulsi stick, one can say Tulsi, 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 because the name Tulsi is so auspicious. Krishna will accept the offering of her name along with the bhoga that we offer to him. And I want to see if there's any reflections from the day so far, or any questions. Do you want to expand the conversation? Yes, Jamuna.
Hare Krishna. So, in the bus we were talking about how important is to talk to each one and the power of chastisement. I want to know more and elaborate a little bit more about how to treat each one, because if you realize what we were talking during the day is like Nishingadev protect us from removing the obstacles, and sometimes like what happens with another people when chastising and everything, or you are not talking favorable, the heart closes. And my question is like how to keep that heart open and how to have that heart open, how to continue, and this doesn't work anymore. Stop working, and like the microphone that shut down is like the heart, like sometimes open, sometimes close, and how it's important to express the feelings and how to talk each one. That is what I would like to talk a little bit more.
How to talk to others?
How to continue having that heart open.
How to continue keeping an open heart.
Yes, and the power of chastisement.
The power of chastisement.
That these two things are like relationship.
we find that when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri, somehow it came into his hands a letter that had been written by Kamalakanta Vishwas, one of his devotees. And in that letter, Kamalakanta had written to the king, and who knows how it ended up in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's possession. Kaviraj Goswami leaves it as an enigma, a mystery, how he got the letter. It was meant for King Prataparudra, and it stated that Advaitacharya had some debt he needed to pay. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received the letter and he read it. He chastised Kamalakanta Vishwas for saying that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Advaitacharya, had some debt. And he said, don't allow him to come around here anymore. And one of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates, understanding that, actually was Advaitacharya, who had heard that Kamalakanta had been chastised. And he said, why don't you show me that much affection by chastising me? Why are you giving so much favor to Kamalakanta? And similarly, when Jagadananda, who was a younger devotee, had given advice to Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami was saying, I have sores on my body, I'm simply offense personified because the Lord embraces me. And he said, I'm here in Jagannath Puri, I came here for my spiritual benefit, but now I'm just making offenses. And Jagadananda said, well, you can just go to Vrindavan. After the Ratha Yatra, go to Vrindavan. And then later, Sanatana Goswami brought it up to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and said, well, Jagadananda said it's a good idea if I go to Vrindavan. And Lord said, Jagadananda? Jaga's just a little boy. You're like his spiritual master. And he chastised Jagadananda for giving advice to Sanatana Goswami, because Sanatana Goswami was a prime minister, and then he's this exalted personality. Although he had just come into the association, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu let Jagadananda know that he wasn't pleased with him. And who complained? Sanatana Goswami. He said to Mahaprabhu, you show more favor to Jagadananda than you do to me. Because you feel free to chastise him, but you don't chastise me. And Mahaprabhu said, no, it's not like that. It's just that you're qualified to be his spiritual master. How could he say something to you? The devotees take it when they receive chastisement from Lord Chaitanya. They took it that he was showing them great favor, that he cared about them enough to chastise them. The opposite of hate isn't love, isn't hate, it's indifference. And what we don't want is to have somebody be indifferent to us. But chastisement can make us sober. So if somebody that we love or trust gives us some chastisement, then we can suddenly rise to another level and be more serious in our devotional service. Sobers us up. And so how to be ready and keep an open heart? Well, there's a mantra, which is, I live to be corrected. And if we are prepared for that, then when we get some kind of chastisement from any direction, we can take that to heart. Say, okay, somehow I needed to be corrected, and I live to be corrected. If we can practice that, then we'll notice that we can take the benefit of it. Any other points or questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. So On your Govardhan readings, you were reading the point. There was several points, but one that stood out to me in the song or the prayer that we just sung, the Tulsi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha. You pronounce Tulsi as Tulsi rather than Tulasi, and you made the point that the A doesn't have a line over it, and about the pronunciation. So I was just wondering, whether you have any further clarification on that, and just for the benefit of everyone here, if you could just repeat that, really.
Well, there are a lot of songs we sing, and according to the meter, we stretch out different vowels, making them long when they're not long, or making them short when they're long. For instance, one of my godbrothers had led a kirtan, and afterwards Prabhupada called him over and said, that was a very nice kirtan, but it's Gadadhar, not Gadadhara. Because of the meter of the song, we say, many people say, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari. And there is no Gadadhara, it's Gadadhar. So Prabhupada pointed that out. He liked us to pronounce things the way they were written, because that's what it indicates what they mean. And Tulsi, you can't get Tulasi out of Tulsi. But devotees have gotten used to singing Tulasi Krishna Prayasi, but it's not Tulasi, it's Tulsi. At the best you can get is Tulasi, but not Tulasi. And so I was just saying that it's better to start a trend to say things the right way when you chant them. And I think that some have written about this more than just incidentally. There are whole books about it. I think Lokanath Maharaj has written a book finding all the places where there are anomalies in the way people pronounce things. So it's nice to tighten it up. Okay, let's have a couple more before everyone gets eaten alive out here. Okay.
You explained Mano Bhishtam yesterday, Mano Bhishtam, and at the Rath Yatra, how Shri Rupa Goswami and Shri Sarup Damodar Goswami understood the heart of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how can we really understand the true inner desire of Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and serve exactly in that mode?
Well, it's mentioned in the 19th chapter of the Madhya Lila, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Goswami, he was so pleased with him, with his submissive nature and his qualification, his eagerness to hear from him, that he empowered him from within the heart. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Tadvidi pranipatina pariprashnena sevaya upadakshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. If you want to learn science of Krishna consciousness, you should approach somebody who knows the science, and you should be very submissive and render service and give relevant inquiries. Because through those three, what are the three? We're not distracted. Being very humble and submissive, and also asking relevant questions and not absurd inquiries. Like one of my godbrothers in Japan asked Prabhupada, he was a new bhakta, but he asked Prabhupada, have you ever met Indra? And Prabhupada said, what difference does it make if I've met Indra or not? Why did you ask that question? Prabhupada considered it an absurd question. And then the sannyasi was there, he said, Indra would be lucky if he had met Prabhupada. But so relevant inquiries, really good questions, and also rendering service. Because when you render service, then the heart to someone, their heart opens up and the contents come out to you. So there's a way in which you may have experienced, if someone out of love serves you, does something for you, your heart opens to them. And so there's a way in which when we serve, ask relevant questions, and very humble and open, it's quite natural for the heart to open. Those three are vital. Let's do one or two more and then cello out of here. Yes. Oh, we got lots of questions. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
I just want an advice about chanting. So I can chant with my mind, or there is also another option is there is a YouTube video with subtitles and Srila Prabhupada is chanting. So I use my hearing aid, and hearing aid has a Bluetooth, so it's connected directly to the hearing aid, so I can hear Prabhupada's voice. So my question is, which one you advise me for my chanting? Which one can help me to purify? For example, the one I listening to Prabhupada's voice, is that helping me to purify my heart?
Well, you can also judge for yourself how well you're able to focus on the holy name. Some acharyas have said that you can look at the holy name written and you can follow it with your eyes when you're chanting. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur has also, actually it's mentioned in the Harinam Chintamani, not in the Harinam Chintamani elsewhere, but he mentions how Haridas Thakur, he would chant some of his rounds in his mind. It's not recommended unless you have to, but it is a bona fide practice because some of our acharyas have done it, although Prabhupada told us to chant loudly and so did Haridas Thakur. And so just judge for yourself what works the best. We should go.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay, we have a word from our sponsor. We're going to do Damodar Ashtakam and then we have to Vamanos. A la ciudad.
Can I have the mic, please?
Yeah, give it.
Hope I didn't use it all.
Hare Krishna. So devotees, just a few announcements, because as we conclude Damodar Ashtakam, we're going to board the coach and head back. So just a couple of things for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning we will have the same routine as we did, but we move it 15 minutes ahead. We'll have 5:30 a.m. We'll start with our japa, make japa great again. How was the session this morning, by the way? So at 5:30 we'll meet in the hall for the make japa great again, which will go on till 6:30. From 6:30 to 6:50 a.m. we'll have Guru Puja for 20 minutes, and then from 6:50 a.m. till 8 o'clock we'll have the class, as well as I just wanted to share that my sister Tripta, who just arrived today, she's getting Harinam initiation tomorrow from Maharaj. So if you could all please come and give her your blessings tomorrow morning, that will be nice. It's in the MBT hall there. And now what we are going to be doing, and then remaining schedule I'll share with you tomorrow morning. I think that's enough, as long as you can get to the hall anytime before morning class, that will be great. So we have the lamps here. Tulsi Devi is right there. We're gonna light the lamp where Mukund Prabhu, the lamp says you can go ahead and straight looking at the darshans, and this is also the Vrinda Kund, so you can just offer your lamp there looking at the altar, and after you offer the lamp you can either come back here, and on the way out you can take darshan and then exit onto the coach. So that's what we will be doing now in terms of while the Damodar Ashtakam is doing. So please stay here for Damodar Ashtakam and then offer the lamp from there. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Do we need paraphernalia for tomorrow? I just bring mine, but I need, we're going to do a fire yoga, right?
We can speak after this.
Namah Ishvaram Sachit Ananda Rupam
Where's the lighter and match? Start. Vindarika.
Yashoda Viyorupa Sarvalokesu Bhaktir-jitatma Guna Prema-tastam Shradha-vriti Bhante Deva Mokshaya Mokshava-vimva Machaya Praneva Tam bimbaratadaramne manasya virasya Damodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabodhuka Charanimana Shri Vishta Titinambatanu Vilani Samanyakya Chachidrishyai Nirhatma Jaubhadra Utyaiva Yada Chaya Mokshita Bhakti Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dora Premanande.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Sorry, two last things very quickly. Tonight is also the birthday of Shagun Mataji, who's here today with us. And she has very kindly sponsored our dinner prasadam today. So let's pray, make a prayer for her and chant the Hare Krishna mantra loudly.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Shagun Mataji. Number two, the darshans, they have kept it open for us. So if you have offered the lamp, please make your way. Take darshan and board the coaches. Raj Prabhu, can we please call the driver and get the AC on? And thirdly, unfortunately, I left my bag at Terikadam. There was a black bag. I took Sankirtan bag and I was trying to distribute it, but I thought that was my bag and I came here without it. So